Cami is a tool that we find a lot of value in Northwest ISD. You'll notice that Cami has been used for digital annotation as students stop and jot and mark up passages. Cami allows students to comprehend passages and go back to find their text evidence. There are some new features like the grade by page feature that give teachers real-time insights into what their students are doing within passages. There is a question tool that allows for comprehension, and there are even ways to replicate this new STAR online testing environment. So you will notice that with Cami, you can actually turn on and off tools based on the assignment to allow students to just see those same tools that they might see when they're taking the STAR test. So in this video today, we are going to make sure that you know how to get the Cami extension. We're going to show how to assign a Cami assignment through Google Classroom, but there's also an option in Canvas if you're using Canvas. How to turn on and off tools based on the assignment to replicate that STAR environment or just give students what you would want them to have. To utilize the grade by page feature, and how to turn on and use the question tool. You'll notice I have the Cami extension currently pinned on my device. You can check to see if you have that extension by clicking the puzzle piece and then Cami. And if you don't have it pinned, you're going to want to pin that so that it shows up for easy access. But you can see I have Cami for Google Chrome. If you don't currently have the extension, you can click on Cami for Google Chrome. So you're going to go ahead and just Google Cami extension, Cami for Google Chrome, and then click Add to Chrome here. You're going to make sure to allow the permissions, and then you can go in and pin your Cami extension. Feel free to pause the video if you need to go ahead and get that Cami extension and pin it. Now that we have the Cami extension, let's assign a Cami assignment using control features, meaning turning on and off those tools based on assignment. There are actually 3 ways that you can assign an assignment. You can go direct to page, which will open up here in a second. Within Google Classroom, when you go to create an assignment, you'll see the Cami assignment option. Or from any PDF that you open, you can go to the hamburger or these 3 lines here and then choose create an assignment. Anytime you are on the Cami launch page, you'll see I can click on Google Classroom assignment. That's just going to link to Google Classroom, and then you're going to pull in your assignment here. Remember, this a lot of times is a PDF, but it can be slides, docs, anything that you would like to use. Or you can go ahead and open up a PDF. So I'll pull one in from my computer real quick. And from my PDF, which this one was pulled from Common Lit, which is a great website in order to get passages. This is a 3rd grade nonfiction passage. I'm going to click on the menu and then create an assignment. So when I access it this way, it's going to go ahead and pull in the PDF and make a copy for each student. So then, like a normal Google Classroom assignment, you're going to give it a title. You're going to choose your class. And then you can go ahead and choose select students. So maybe if this is just those that have the read aloud, or you can choose the entire class. I'm going to click Control Features, and this is going to allow me to turn on and off tools based on the assignment. If you're wanting to replicate that STAR testing environment, you're probably going to turn on your Select tool, Dictionary, Read Aloud if you want everyone to have that, or you can make 2 assignments, one with it on, one with it off. The text highlighter, drawing, if you want to use that like the sticky note, it's totally up to you. Eraser, and then you will be good to go. So I'm going to click on OK. Now the teacher's always going to see all of the Cami tools, but students will just see the ones that we currently set up. And then once again, you can schedule or go ahead and assign. So I'll go ahead and click Assign. And then we'll take a peek at what it looks like after that assignment is in for your students. When you have a Cami assignment assigned, you can go ahead and click here. I can go to View Assignment. And I can go into every student's work and I can go ahead and see what they're working on here. But I can also click on the grade by page feature, and this just gives you quick insights where you can look at everybody's without having to come into one teacher and out and into another teacher and out. So I'm going to click grade by page, and it's going to go ahead and generate that grade by page view. So you're going to give it just a minute and we'll show what that looks like. Okay, so we were just playing on these PDFs, but now you can see how I can scroll and see annotations, and I can see other pages. So this might be some really good insight into who is highlighting text evidence, who may just be circling questions and answers. I can see which answers everybody's getting from a direct page. So grade by page is really helpful. And then as a teacher, if I did want to add quick feedback, I could go ahead and draw on the page. I could add a comment or a text box. Or you could even add media and then check out the sticker option if you want to add some fun stickers to student work. You have almost had the full Kami rundown. We've gotten the extension. We know how to assign an assignment in Google Classroom. Once again, that's an option in Canvas. It just looks a little bit different if you're using Canvas. We know how to turn on and off tools using those control features, how to utilize grade by page. And the last thing we're going to do is look at the question tool. The question tool is one that you have to manually turn on. So we'll show how to turn on that question tool in your settings. But then you'll notice I can click on question. I've got multiple choice, drop down, or short answer, and I can implant questions anywhere on my PDF. You can see that I have added a drop, and I'm on preview questions. I'm going to exit the preview. But when you're building it, you can go ahead and put your questions in with answer choices and then preview the questions. There's a really great resource from Kami as well on question types, but notice you can even set it up to where there's multiple answers, so that multiple select, and then you can put these anywhere in your PDF. Feel free to reach out to your instructional technologist if you want some help kind of setting this up, if you want some help adding blank pages or blank space in order to have questions on your page so that it's not on the other information. Okay, and then in order to get that Kami question tool on, if this is something that you're excited about using with Kami, you do have to turn it on. You would go ahead and either from this PDF or from the Kami launch page, you're going to click your initials. You're going to go into settings. You're going to scroll to the very bottom, and you're going to make sure that Kami questions for Google Classroom are turned on. Kami put out a really cool graphic just showing how it can be used to replicate some of those STAR question types. I know every grade level is going to have access to different types of questions based on the test, but if you're interested in this, feel free to reach out to your instructional technologist with some of those different question types. We looked at, multiple select today, and that's just one option. If anything, Kami really does allow for that digital annotation for the teacher to see insights in real time and really good comprehension work. So work with your ELA coach, work with your instructional technologist. We are excited about what Kami has to offer.